it's, very hard to deal with, and to understand how somebody could do that to a lady who was 101 years old.
Reaction from family members of the woman murdered in this apartment complex, a neighbor accused of the crime. Good afternoon. Disturbing new details today about the murder of a 101-year-old woman. Police say Gregory Jesmer stabbed his neighbor, Marsha Morrison, to death inside her apartment on Green Knolls Drive in Rochester. In a separate incident, police say he also attempted to lure a 13-year-old girl back to his home with money. He pleaded not guilty to the charges. Selena Lewis was in court this morning and has more on the charges.
Gregory Jesmer was arraigned in city court this morning on two separate yet equally odd and disturbing charges. The first, endangering the welfare of a child for attempting to lure a 13-year-old girl as she got off a bus, offering her $500 to come back to his apartment. When she refused because she didn't know him, she ran away. He followed her, and it wasn't until an adult passerby intervened that she was able to get away from him. Now, in the same area, he's also charged with the murder in the second degree of 101-year-old Marsha Morrison. Police say that he stabbed her to death in the neck and torso. They found her when they were called there for the check of the welfare. We spoke with one of Morrison's relatives today who says he can't believe someone would do this to a woman of her age.
I was just very shocked. I mean, hurt. I think at 101, I think she just deserved to just go in her sleep, and not a violent death. Yeah. I mean, we're still shocked. We're still shocked over it, yeah. Because knowing her, she would do anything for anyone, and if anyone asked her for anything, she was always very willing to give people whatever, she could. Yeah, so.
The felony complaint also goes on to say that the stabbing and murder of Marsha Morrison was corroborated by the defendant's own statements, who waived his Miranda rights and actually spoke to police. Jesmer is scheduled to be back in court on July 30th for a preliminary hearing. In Rochester, Selena Lewis, News 8.